You guys are probably right. It is kind of a tropey sort of thing that in animes and shows and whatever, that if you're faced with somebody who was also around with your amnesia or whatever, you start feeling those effects. So that's probably exactly what this is, and I just sigh as I take in the unfamiliar room. Mainly because I know the situation I'm in all too well. Oh god.
言っておくが、このお茶には何も入っとりゃせんからの。
God. You like how Rinka was like getting all uppity with this guy? But she really hasn't been too uppity with everyone else?
いえ、結構です。
Oh, just drink the goddamn tea. Jesus Christ. Let your guard down a little bit. Fuck. These people literally don't care.
お主の身につけている身分証やらを調べるなら、さっきとっくにやっておるよ。安心せ。これはただの親切じゃ。
That's true. Was she knocked out? She had to have been. Right? At least for a little bit. He could have literally just been like, yeah, let me look in your wallet here. While taken aback, I'd accept the tea and have a sip. There's not much taste to it. Well, it's to be expected when the drink is more yellow than green. Ugh. As for why I'm in Shigechigu's house, he brought me inside after the headache knocked me for a loop. Okay, so it did. Both myself and that girl weren't told to rest up until the pain subsided, but she hasn't woken up yet. Oh. I notice her fidgeting in her sleep, which leads to my involuntarily gulping down the tea.
これはこれは。
Dude, Rinka's thirsty, man.
助けてもらったことには感謝してます。ありがとうございました。
She said thank you.
もう帰ります。
She's not a rude girl. She said thank you. It's fine.
好きにするがいい。言っておくが、わしの構え方は変わらんよ。
Just remember that I still don't give a fuck.
はい、わかっています。
He may not see me as his enemy, but there's no denying that we will ultimately have to compete with one another. Well, yeah. Not to mention that the girl made no effort to hide her hostility toward me. Sure, I'm curious about the sudden headache that hit us when we both met, which may lead me to believe that she has something to do with my long-lost memories, but it's too dangerous to stay here. I want to be gone before she wakes up, or else she might kick my ass like she did fucking Frederico fuckface, and well, she didn't really do anything to Audette too much. It was just more like, yeah. These walls are thin enough that people outside would hear me if I screamed, but there's no guarantee they'd actually try to help.
おじいちゃん。
Oh, fuck.
具合は大丈夫かの？
You doing alright? You
大丈夫。心配かけてごめんね。
want a sippy cup? We got the sippy cup.
わしに謝ってどうする？ほれ、お茶でも飲んで落ち着け。
Have some of this yellow tea.
ありがとう。
Oh my god, she, he, it's blushing. Look, I still think she's a girl, but who knows? Probably be. I hadn't intended on staring, but I couldn't take my eyes off them. It is a quick exchange, but the two of them really seem like an average grandfather and granddaughter. The warmth in his expression reminds me of how my own grandmother looks at me. I plan to leave as quickly as possible, but after witnessing that scene, my feet feel stuck to the floor. Fuck! Which gives the girl an opportunity to turn her attention towards me. Oh, shit.
お前は
We gonna have another headache? I keep my mouth shut. There's no reason to respond. I'm better off going straight home.
おや、まだいたんじゃな。
Fuck you doing here? Thought you were leaving.
おい、このお嬢さんは選定の参加者じゃが、わしらの敵というわけではないぞ。お前呼ばわりは良くないし、さっき表で睨んだじゃろ。
Damn, grandfather giving the scolding to his not granddaughter.
それは失礼なことじゃよ。帰る前に謝りなさい。
We will have manners in this house.
うん、わかった。昼間にこの家に敵が来たんだ。二人もおじいちゃんの家を調べに。
Oh, fuck. Now I know.
だから仲間かと思ってつい警戒しちゃったんだ。
Come on, really? I'm Rinka. I ain't in cahoots with anybody except Maharu, and well,
ごめんなさい、お姉さん。
This isn't half-hearted. She's even bowing her head. You see scenarios like this often. The granddaughter does something and then apologizes when her grandfather tells her to. I would honestly believe that these two are family had I not known they're participants, even though they look so different. They're not just playing the parts. Everything about their interaction feels authentic. That just makes things harder for me.
大丈夫。別に怒ってはないし、
Rinka,
仕方がないことだよ。
she still got that like face on. No, but hold on. We're gonna have to eliminate everyone at some point. It's making us love these characters, or at least feel for them, making like actually like them, like they did with Sonya. We like Sonya. Guess what happened to her? She's gone. It's trying to make us feel for them, and then rip them to shreds. Except maybe like Audette and Frederico and Alan, but because they're kind of like the main antagonists, other than bitch. So, but still, you still care for those fuckers. They're part of this game too. God damn it. I can't blame her though, considering my attitude towards them. Of course, it's not like I've decided to let my guard down around them now. My standing up by the front door to ensure my escape route serves as proof. However, something she said piqued my interest. I have to confirm with her before leaving. Here it comes.
敵が来たって言ってたよね。
Yep.
それって背の高い男女の二人組だった。
I stabbed the man. Oh, well.
どうしてそれを？
Because they're skeeving around all over the place.
私もその人たちを警戒しているから。
Her eyes widen. Shigetsugu, on the other hand, listens without reacting.
あなたは知ってるの？あの人たちのこと。
Man, if those guys came after me, Rinka would be fucking fucked. Oh, jeez. No, Maharu would come in and, like, beat their ass. I don't know. I don't know what Maharu does.
うん。だって今朝来たのはその人たちだよ。
Even though I have utter faith in Maharu that she'll get us out of this situation alive.
なんじゃと？
The fuck?
そっか。おじいちゃんにはまだ言ってなかったね。部屋が荒れてるのはそのせいなんだ。
Oh, she didn't even tell him yet. Son of a bitch. I did notice some disorganization, but I assume that's how they lived. I don't mean there's trash lying around, but there are a number of newspapers, magazines, and articles of clothing dotting the floor.
3番と11番の人。おじいちゃんもわかるでしょ？
顔は覚えておるが、詳しく聞かせておくれ。
Well, they came in, I beat some ass, I stabbed a man. I've completely lost my chance to leave now. It's over. Just sit. Rinka, get your ass over here. Sit down right on the edge here and just fucking listen.
お主も聞いていけばよい。ただし、情報交換じゃよ。
Fuck. We should dip. Never mind. Plan. It's failed. We'll get him next time. He motions for me to sit closer, probably because he knows I've lost my chance to go too.
おじいちゃんのことを探しに来たあの二人がこの家に入ってきたんだ。
Didn't expect her at all. threw them for a loop.
おじいちゃんが出かけた直後。
I was aware they'd been scouting out the house when I last came here. They probably have been for several days. Knowing, god damn it, Shigetsugu brain leaves in the morning, they figured he'd stick to the routine today as well.
だから僕が追い返したよ。女の人の方は強かったけど、男の人はそうでもなかった。
Rip Frederico, man.
追い返した？だってあの二人だよね。
Dude, this girl, she ain't no fucking joke. She's about my height, but she's definitely way younger, which, well, what does that tell you about Rinka's height right now? And extremely slender. Rinka's slender. Judging from how she said numeral 11 was tough, I doubt she gave them a simple verbal threat. There are the same, these are the same two who took Sonya's parents hostage, as if they'd listen to a kid's threat.
うん。逃げられちゃったけど、3番の男には深手を負わせたよ。あれなら数日間はこの家に来られないと思う。
So, when you say, Severely wounded. Well, what do you mean? I stabbed him. Oh, well, that's cool.
また暴力を使ったのか
Oh, is the old man trying to reform her?
仕方がなかったんだ。この家を守るためにはそうするしかなかった。それに先に手を出してきたのは向こうだよ。
Oh, the old man's trying to teach her the way of Zen and the way of the light side of the Force.
ちょっと待って、君が戦ったのどうやって
She got that muscle memory, Rinka. We don't have those awesome fucking whatever martial arts powers she has.
わからない。体が勝手に動いたっていうか、戦い方を知ってたっていうか。
Look, I just do things and things happen and there you go.
そんなことってありえるんですか
Apparently it's possible with her. And now I'm suspicious of them again. Rinka, fuck! It's not impossible for her to make this up as an attempt to reel information out of me. Oh my god.
この子は記憶喪失なんじゃよ
Hey, funny story. I also do a little bit.
おじいちゃん？
構わんじゃろそれにこれを聞いたところでお主は不利にはならんじゃろうて
Yeah, it's like she has amnesia. Don't try asking her anything about her regrets, death, fucking even her name. She knows nothing.
僕はいいけど、おじいちゃんがまあ大丈夫かな。
Yeah, it's literally fine.
選定が始まった時この子は行くあてもなくさまよっていたんじゃわしと出会ってそれでうちで暮らすようになったんじゃよ
That was quick.
僕は自分の名前も今まで何をやってきたかもどうして選定の参加者になったのかも覚えてないよ。
I mean, I know you said a bomb. That's something.
だから僕は自身のカードの内容も覚えていない。死因や未練を探そうとしても無駄だよ。
God. See, we don't know our regret. She knows nothing. Literally nothing.
僕はどうしてこの国にいるのかも忘れてしまったんだ。いや、この国が自分の国じゃないというのも結局おじいちゃんに会ってから分かったんだけどね。
It's like, oh, you're not actually from here? Wait, what? Hold on. What is... Jesus Christ, she set up a bomb, man. Amnesia. Something we have in common. You know, the thing that everybody loves to write on? Amnesia. The only difference is that she's lost literally all her memories. I've forgotten bits and pieces prior to and after Divine Selection began, but not enough to affect my life. She, meanwhile, doesn't even know where she is. I can't even begin to imagine.
でもね、すぐおじいちゃんと会えたから僕は苦労はしてないよ。
Well, at least she remembered how to speak. You know, she has something. She follows up with a pleasant smile. I find it hard to believe that someone with a smile like this could fend off two thugs. I've heard about how one retains their personal habits and skills when suffering from amnesia. The loss of personal memory doesn't influence muscle memory or something. Yup, that's exactly what it is. But that means she had the ability to go toe-to-toe with those two even before amnesia. What the fuck does that mean, man?
さてまだ聞きたいこともあるじゃろうがお主の番じゃよ
No, I don't want to say anything. Rinka, don't tell him. He turns his attention to me after cutting the conversation short. I guess he did mention some sort of reciprocity of information before. I decided to tell them what I know about those two, which really isn't that much. I barely know anything about them other than, you know.
当然手段を選ばない者もいるじゃろうなキャツらの場合非道な手段を選んだとも言えるが
Yeah, they're fairly skeevy. Have you met Alan, though? He'll kill babies. I tell them about what they did to Sonia and her parents, holding a child's parents hostage in order to make them reveal their information. That is sheer brute force, man. However, I make sure not to mention that I have Frederico's name card. Thank God. They never mention what cards they have, so fair's fair.
となると この子が反撃したのも仕方ないことじゃな。
I love this face he has. He's just always like, like he's just always thinking about something. Like,
もう分かった。僕だってちゃんと考えがあったんだからね。
yeah, she didn't just straight up attack them for no reason.
分かっておる分かっておる。ほれ、撫でてあげよう。
Oh, a head pat? Oh, yes.
えへへ。
Oh my
じゃ
god.
が、お前が怪我をするかもしれなかったんじゃ。気をつけるんじゃぞ。
Don't worry, I know how to dodge knives.
分かってるよ。でも心配しないで。僕負ける気がしないから。
Her attitude turns out to be more childlike than her appearance. Even though, from my perspective, she's like a kid who gets carried away after being given a little praise. Still, what she said holds weight if she really was able to fight those two off. Her unpredictability is definitely a concern. Sonia at least accepted the fact that she was a participant. These two, on the other hand, care only about living out their lives like normal people.
これで分かったであろう。わしらは争う気はない。じゃからもう関わらんことじゃ。
You're right. His choice of words makes me think he's somehow read my mind. I'm not sure if that's intentional, but I am stunned either way. Then I realize it. They're not normal at all. Even real families would struggle to act as legit as these two. Plus, they're both participants. This is insane!
でもきっとあの人たちは諦めません。怪我が治ったら、治らなくたって必ずまた来ると思います。
Hell, Audette might even come by herself and be like, Alright, kid. It's round two. Ah, jeez.
あなたや私を脱落させないと、あの人たちは生きられないから。
わしらを心配しているのかな。
Rinka, look, Rinka's worried about everybody, okay? That's just her. She just, I mean, she probably doesn't give a flying fuck about Alan or Audette or really anybody of those guys, but you know what I'm saying?
主はわしらの情報を集めに来たのじゃろ。心配してどうする。
わかりません。でもただ思っただけで。
I mean, she grew sympathy for Kaiko, who was straight lying to her, so anything's possible. That's right. I'm far from normal myself.
答えを知りたいと豪語していた割には随分と曖昧な答えじゃの。
嫌な人なんですね、牛塚さんって。
Not that he's wrong. That's why he's been so calm this entire time. He's never seen me as a threat.
おじいちゃんをバカにするの。
Oh my god.
いや、そうじゃなくて。
Please, whoever you are, don't beat my ass. I'm poor Rinka over here. I'm fragile.
気にするでない。ところで、さっきは何を買っておったのじゃ。
これさっきあいつらが来た時に洗うやつが壊れちゃって。よくわからないんだけど、お店の人が勧めてくれたんだ。
The washer thing.
洗うやつ。ああ、洗濯機の。
Wait,
ホース？
my wash machine broke. What do I do? Here's this hose. Oh, okay.
お家の人に聞けばわかるって言ってたけど、おじいちゃんわからない？
Well, while you guys talk about this, I'm gonna just slink on. Next to her is a washing machine hose. I recognize the logo on the bag. She must have bought it at one of the nearby supermarkets.
わからんの。どうにも機械は苦手での。
I'll do it, cause I'm Rinka.
洗うやつが壊れたらどうするつもりだったの？
ここならコインランドリーは遠くないからの。
It would just require another shop. Oh god, I hate using laundromats. Oh, thank goodness I don't have to use them anymore, but they were the worst. First, you'd have to lug your shit all the way over there, then you have to wait forever because the fucking washers and dryers would take forever, and then they wouldn't even fully wash or dry your shit, so you had to do another round, which would cost you even more money.
コインランドリー？
お金を払って洗濯機を使える場所じゃよ。
The worst.
もうおじいちゃんたらパチンコをやるために節約するって言ってたでしょ。
You're actually supporting his pachinko habits. I really want to say something, but I don't. She might actually believe what he says about it being a battlefield. Shigetsugu. Shigugu. Meanwhile, takes the hose before returning his gaze towards me. Oh, Jesus.
もうお主ならできるじゃろ。
I'm Rinka. I know everything and nothing at the same time.
まあそうなるよね。
She doesn't even answer. She's just like, that figures. In the back of my mind, I knew I'd end up being asked based on their exchange.
わかりました。ホースを取り替えるくらいなら私でもできます。ただそれだけやったら帰りますからね。
Rinka, you are easy to bully. I swear to God. They're not bullying, but I mean like pushing her around.
ありがとうお姉ちゃん。
She does not have a bad bone in her body. You know what? That's okay. We love Rinka. She's just a sweetheart. And everyone says she looks mean.
この洗濯機全然掃除してない。もうちょっとビニール手袋取ってきて。
I'm gonna guess at least years.
なんでこんなに本格的にやってるんだろう。
Poor Rinka.
排水口も。
Oh, we're so done for.
ちょっと水出してもらえる？
We are not dressed for this, and we don't have the proper equipment.
うん、わかったよ。
Thanks,
あ、
man.
違う、そっちじゃなくて、お風呂場とかから持ってきて。
The shit is this girl doing? What the shit? And thus, I faced my fate of getting a torrent of washing machine water to the face. Oh, well. What? Whoa! What is this fancy shit? Not only do I get drenched, but the water inside the washer... Jesus, the machine is absolutely filthy. I wish I could exchange this memory for one that I'm missing. At least I changed it in my school jersey beforehand. My uniform is safe, but I can't say that that's enough to make up for the experience. However, honestly, this is probably the worst thing I've gone through since Divine Selection started. I've got only myself to blame, though. It never would have happened if I wasn't such a pushover. Oh, Rinka. Naturally, I'm not too keen on using the bath at Shigetsugu's place, so I head to a nearby public bathhouse. Oh, shit.
わーい、おっきなお風呂に入れる。
I know it's not the kind of game. I know it's not the kind of game. It's not an ecchi game. It's not nothing, alright? But please, there's only one reason you take me to a bathhouse. And that's to give me a fan service scene. Now, please. What? Rinka's an attractive looking woman, alright? We just need some happiness, at least a little bit, to like counteract all the fucked up that's gonna be happening.
まさかナオミが正解だったとはね。
何のこと？
いや、なんでもない。
This whole time she was actually a he. Motherfucker! I knew it! Should have known based on his stride and his outfit, but his outward appearance really and truly made him look like a girl. He set the bomb! I guess I've got Mahara to blame for warping my perspective. She carries herself more like a boy, so part of me sees it as normal, despite understanding that she's a rare exception to the norm. I can only sigh at my own silliness.
若いのにため息をつくでないぞ。
You have no idea how many times Rinka has sighed this entire game.
あんたたちのせいだから。
怖い怖い。
They both tagged along with me to the bathhouse. I guess I should be thankful he's a boy. Now we won't end up alone in here. Oh boy. Making conversation with him would be a challenge by itself, but I can't hide my fear. Plus, something's odd about how we both suddenly got headaches when we came face to face. It has to be related to our memories somehow. Good job, Rinka.
ほれ、お前も行くぞ。
Jesus. I told you guys. I thought he was a girl, but I knew they would probably be like, yeah, she's actually a boy. Got him. He scurries along behind Shigetsugu. Now that I think about it, Shigetsugu hasn't referred to him by name. Maybe to ensure that I don't get my hands on his name card, but it's possible that he simply doesn't know it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's probably the case. Because he doesn't even know his own name. I'm not quite sure how I reached that conclusion. But it might explain why I find the relationship so abnormal.
名前も知らないのに家族か。
Eep. Eep! I'll get some weird looks if I mutter stuff like that to myself here. Less thinking, more washing. More washing! Well, there's another sigh. It's happening! But she's gonna be contemplating so much shit. Yeah, see, look at this. Look at this. This is the posture of someone who's thinking right now. A sigh pours out of me as I soak in the warm water. Hold on. I mean, Rinka's kind of a stick, but that's okay. Rinka's a lovely girl. This time it's a relaxed one, though. I usually just shower at home, so it's been a while since I've gotten to enjoy a bath like this. Oh, and it doesn't have the, like, bath bombs and shit like that. Like, what do they call it? Medicinal baths, that sort of crap. It's been even longer since I was last at a bathhouse. I was still in elementary school, so I came with my gran.
おばあちゃん
I whisper quietly so that the sound of the faucet will drown it out. I still message and talk with her over the phone, but I haven't seen her at all since March. She's my one and only family. I can't blame her, since she has other relatives, but it's hard not to feel lonely sometimes. Then again, I should be thankful that she's away right now. Otherwise, she'd run the risk of being taken hostage by people like numeral 11. Ooh, that would be terrible.
寝てもいたね。でもあの子は自由だし言葉が通じないからな。
I feel like Leth is like the mastermind, but like he's trying to help us somehow. There's theories, and none of them are right, I'm sure. The next time I'll be able to see her is over summer vacation. Ooh, almost there. I'll make sure to pay her a visit. Summer vacation. Oh, fuck, I might not even make it. Assuming I don't get eliminated, Divine Selection is scheduled to end around then. So I won't even get to see her again if I'm eliminated. However, being the sole survivor means I won't be able to see Miharu ever again. No, we can save her. It'll be fine. Sonia's words come to mind. It's possible to alter fate, so it lets us both make it through together. Wait, hold on. Now bear with me here. What if at the very end, like, some option, like, comes up, like, that's just, I don't know, something. Maybe it has to do with altering fate. What if that's actually... Oh, that would be so fucked up! Because, like, they keep beating in your head. You can alter fate, you can alter fate, you can alter fate. But what if the game fucks you by saying, you know what? How about you clicking that option? That's a bad end! Get fucking wrecked, you loser! Oh, and I would not put it past this game. I've played Sound of Drop. I know what's up. Anyway, there's still too many unknowns within Divine Selection, but I feel like I know which answer I should be pursuing. Thinking about Sonia causes my eyes to tear up, but I suck it up and keep them from falling. You get back in there, dear. I need to focus on what I can do right now.
流されちゃったなら流されたなりにこの状況をうまく使うしかない。
That's a conclusion I've come to. My initial plan was to get my hands on Shigetsugu and that boy's information, but I can't leave that alone for now. I'm pretty sure they don't think poorly of me. In that case, it's possible for me to form an alliance with them. Not that they'll really do anything. Doing so would put me on a level ground against the likes of Alan in numeral 11. However, I'm not convinced that I have it in me to eliminate these two when the time comes. I feel like I'd struggle with it even now. I lack Mahara's determination, and oh boy does she have that determination. Even if Sonia asked me to eliminate her, I highly doubt I would have been able to. You know, that's why you weren't asked.
もっと楽しいことを考えよ
Oh, yes, please. Like the fireworks display we all promised to go see, for example. Which happens to take place after Divine Selection ends. Motherfucker! We just can't get a break. It's impossible to influence my thoughts away from Divine Selection, so I resort to counting the droplets of water as they fall from my hair. God, that's so sad.
う。どうして待ってるんですか？
Wow, don't be so aggressive. Both Shigetsugu and the boy are perched on a sofa by the entrance. The boy has fallen asleep with his back against it, though.
この子が待っているうちに眠ってしまったがの。
Oh, it was his idea. That's nice. What a nice guy.
この体ででっかい偉人さんたちと戦ったんじゃ。疲労もたまるじゃろ。
別に待たなくてよかったのに。
そう言うでない。この子は年の近いお主と話せて嬉しかったんじゃよ。
Excuse me, I'm like a good 3 years older.
おそらくかつていた場所では友達がいなかったんじゃろ。今も近所からは避けられてるしの。
I'd probably avoid someone who could beat my ass super easily.
年近いかな。
He's not much smaller than me, but his attitude and facial expressions make him seem years younger. I give the boy another look up and down.
信じられないです。こんな小さいのに、あの人たちに負けないどころか、退散させたんだなんて。
The old man's like, God damn, you haven't seen him fight before.
信じられないが、前にも似たようなことがあっての。
Did it? Oh, I guess that makes sense since you already knew he had the fighting abilities. I wait for him to follow up, but he offers a smile instead.
その前に喉が渇いたの。コーヒー牛乳を買ってきてくれんか。わしが動いてこの子を起こしちゃ悪いしの。
You son of a bitch. He knows I want to hear the story.
いいですけど。
Rinka, get the coffee milk. Or milk coffee. I return after grabbing something for the both of us.
あっと入浴料しか持ってきとらんかった。すまんが後で返すから許してくれんか。
You son of a bitch. You made me do this. Oh, Jesus, what have I done?
わざとですよね。
Yes.
そんなことはないわい。
He's a swindler old man. Unimpressed as I am over an old man mooching off someone my age, I'm off. I'm better off forcing him to keep talking.
この子と会って間もない頃の話じゃ。
The dark times before the empire.
深夜、この子が目を覚ましてしまっての。散歩に連れ出してわしがこの子と歩いている時じゃった。急に催してしまったんじゃが、たまたま近くに公園があっての。わし一人で便所へ行ったんじゃ。
Oh, and then did some thugs fucking jump out of nowhere?
この子は好奇心旺盛での。ネズミか何かを追って公園から離れていたらしいんじゃ。わし一人でキョロキョロしていると、柄の悪い若者が3人近づいてきての。
Yup, bunch of fucking thugs show up and hey old man.
親父狩りというやつじゃの。こんなじじいが金を持っているように見えんじゃろうが、自分より弱そうな相手なら誰でもよかったんじゃろ。
It's like I have nothing other than my pachinko addiction. What do you want with me?
わしは一発殴られたんじゃ。それで金を出せと言われた。
Damn, he
連中の中にはバットを持ってるやつもおったの。
had a bat just ready to go. I'm gonna get him.
ひどい。
So messed up, man.
じゃがそこにこの子が帰ってきた。この子は状況を見るなり一言こう聞いたんじゃ。その人たちはおじいちゃんの敵とな。
Yes, please. I'm dying.
わしはその時肯定の返事をしてしまったことをほんの少しだけ後悔しておる。
I wouldn't. I would have enjoyed watching them get their ass kicked.
この子は直後若者3人を病院送りにしたんじゃ。
Oh, did he do some like flying crane kicks and like spin kicks and kicks? I am mesmerized as he describes the event in detail. He dodged a bat swing and ripped it from the assailant's hand in one motion, followed up with a solid blow to the face. Then he struck the legs of the second one with said bat before smashing them in the face as well. The one who punched Shigetsugu tried to run, but the boy spun around to build momentum before flinging the bat straight at his head. Jesus Christ! He finished by knocking the final attacker off his feet, jumping on top of him and strangling him into unconsciousness.
わしが止める暇もなかった。
Damn, that all happened in like a second. There's no doubt Shigetsugu would have experienced far worse had the boy not shown up. They would have beaten him, regardless of whether or not he gave them money. You know? Not that they would have done anything. Only died during divine selection, you know. Can't actually die outside.
驚くわしに近づいて、この子は平然と帰ろうと言ったんじゃ。
Damn. That's just... After doing that, can we go home?
じゃがわしは怖いとは思わんかった。頼もしいと思ったよ。この子は暴力で屈することがないと安心した。
そんな戦い方を体が勝手に動いたとでも。
He's gotta be like some... He's foreign. He had a bomb. What does this mean? Does that mean he was like some specially trained terrorist or something?
やろうな。この子は自分の体が小さいことを、力が弱いことを分かっておるんじゃろうな。きっと忘れている記憶は壮絶な人生のはずじゃ。訓練と実践の経験がなければ子供があんな動きをできまいて。
I'm just trying to think of what he could be, really. There's a bunch of things he could be. Child soldiers in countries rife with combat comes to mind. Yeah, I'm only aware of what I've seen in the news, but they've been there have been plenty of pictures featuring kids holding weapons and engaging in warfare. Unfortunately, when you see that, those kids aren't even trained to do that. They're just given a gun, as sad as it is, and just say fight or you know something like that. Assuming Shigetsugu is right, then he might be from such a place. It would explain his cause of death too. Being exposed to fire seems like it'd be common.
じゃがな、この子はいい子じゃ。純粋で優しい。戦うのだってわしのためじゃ。
3や11の人たちとは違うってことですか？
その人らをわしは知らん。誰かと比べてでなくての、この子のことを言っとるんじゃよ。
What if he's like listening to us while he's just like, you know, like pretending to be sleeping? I can't say I know much about him. And yet, for some reason, I can see where Shigetsugu's coming from.
さて、あまり長居するのもいかんし、そろそろ行こうか。
Let's get the fuck out of here.
起こすのもかわいそうじゃし、この子をおんぶしてやってくれんかの。
Hold on, He is as big as me! That's not fair! He's doing this on purpose. Yup, I know he is. You son of a bitch. Oh my god. Oh, I don't want to go down this street. This is the street that they were on. And just like that, I end up carrying the boy home. We're both similar in size, so I need to stop and catch my breath every now and again. One thing I've noticed is that he's more built than you'd expect.
すまんの。わしはどうも腰痛があっての。
Yeah, I'm fucking sure.
もう喋らないでください。
Damn. Rinka.
怖い怖い。
Shigetsugu isn't the most pleasant person to deal with, I've gathered. He seems like he literally just seems like a normal old man. Are we implying old men are harder to deal with? We all turn into old men and women one day. That aside, this kid must be as young as I think based on how deeply asleep he is.
母さんなぜ死んでしまったの
Ooh, the subconscious is coming up and I don't like it. Yeah, I hear him mumbling in his sleep. His speech differs a fair bit from how he speaks with Shigetsugu. I stopped dead in my tracks. This might be what I've been looking for.
どうしたんじゃ？
私だって疲れます。
Ain't gonna work. You already had a break. I move his attention away from me with that answer. It doesn't seem like he's noticed what just happened. I repeat the boy's words in my head as we're walking along. It has to be his regret. Oh god, I'm going to assume that his amnesia doesn't restrict the content of his dreams. That's because your dreams are your subconscious and your subconscious knows everything. In the same vein, it's no stretch to say that he lost his mother at a young age due to where he was raised, which means his regret shouldn't be too hard to guess. I do my best not to think about it any further though. I'd best save it for when I get home. Shigetsugu might realize that I've obtained number 4's regret card if my book starts to glow here. Ideally, I'd want to avoid making them wary of me. I can feel the sweat running down my brow. Not from my nerves. It's because... Oh god, burp! I'm exerting myself right after a hot bath. I'll have to take a shower once I'm home and done with this. Ah!
2階が寝室じゃ。すまんが、この子を布団に横にならせてもらえるかの。わしはお茶を入れとるよ。
I'm just getting ordered around all damn day today.
わかりました。
Rinka's getting so sick of this shit. I sigh again from being forced to carry a boy upstairs despite carrying the whole way home. Today's been nothing but sighs. Yeah.
ここか。
The bedroom door is already half open, so it's easy to find my destination. I approach the futon and lean down to let him off. Oh, don't wake up. He grabs onto my arm. Uh-oh. No, it's fine, Rinka. Don't worry. He's just sleeping.
母さん
Oh, fuck. No. Stop. He might be confusing me with the mom appearing in his dreams. His tiredness gets the best of him, though, and he lets go of my arm right after. Whew! The strength of his grip was shocking.
男子なんだよね。この子も。
Hey, girls can have a strong grip, too. Even though he still looks like a girl to me. Honestly, I wouldn't blame anyone for thinking it. Just look at that face. Look at it! On the flip side, I'd probably be feeling pretty nervous right now if he looked both his age and his gender. He must be around 2 or so years younger than me. So even if that were the case, I'd probably be fine.
あれは。
I notice a half-open drawer out of the corner of my eye. Rinka! After I ensure that Shigetsugu isn't coming upstairs, I make my way over to it. Sure, it's a half-open drawer, but it's dark in here. I can't see inside, so I open it nice and slow. Rinka, you realize that he might wake up any time. I was worried that the noise accompanying it would wake the boy up, but it didn't. I can still barely see inside even after opening it up, so I light it up with my phone.
写真だ。
Oh no! The shelf is full of old photos, easily over 100. Upon closer inspection, some are relatively new. The contents are mostly the same, family pictures. Featured in them are an old couple, their grandson, and his parents. The grandfather has to be Shigetsugu.
思った通り、抜け目ないの。
Fuck. I knew this would happen. My shoulders stiffened in response to the quiet voice from behind me.
お茶が入ったんじゃが、遅いんで呼びに来たんじゃ。ま、下へ来なさい。
I just want to look at some pictures. I'm not trying to do anything. All I can do is nod without turning around. Can I take the photo? Nope, can't take the photos. Much like this afternoon, he's made tea for me. But unlike then, I take my time drinking it. Too bad that doesn't help it make it taste any better.
すみません、勝手に写真を見てしまって。
It's like, look, I just happen to see them, okay?
構わんよ。引き出しを開けっぱなしにしておいたのはわしじゃしの。それに、わしを脱落させたかったらそうすればいいんじゃ。
Well, I'm not going to. I mean, that'd be messed up, right?
この老いぼれが長生きできればそれに越したことはないかもしれんが、別段これからの人生に執着もしとらんからの。
With just that, I understand the meaning behind those photos.
あれはあなたの未練なんですね。
Oh. The family that he held so dear. There were a few pictures of them abroad as well. He's living alone now, but it's likely that the rest of his family stayed here at some point.
わしも年じゃ。未来に希望なんぞ持たんよ。じゃからか、あの写真を見ると時々思うてしまうんじゃ。
Oh, that's like sadness.
あの頃に戻りたいのとな。
I regret a regret rooted neither in the present nor the future, but the past. Parsa said that one's regret represents the future, but that's not always the case. Regret is born from something you can't bring yourself to give up on. Ooh. Like, what if we all had a regret card? What would your regrets be? What would my regrets be? Shit, man, I don't even know. In that sense, it's logical that wanting to go back to better times can become one's regret.
無理ですよ。
わかっておるよ。
Well aware.
それにの、今はあの子がいるから寂しくないんじゃ。あの頃を思い出せるしの。
でも必ず終わりは来ます。
お主とでは価値観が違うかもしれんがの。終わりなぞ怖くはないぞ。
His tone makes it clear that he has no ulterior motive.
もっとも、あの子のことは気がかりじゃが。選定が終わった後も生き残って幸せになれるか。わしにはようわからんよ。
私に言われてももっとわかりません。
I got nothing for you, buddy.
あの子の未練のことなら、お主も想像がついておるだろう。
His question takes me by surprise.
あの子の寝言は、わしも聞いたことがあるからの。あれはきっと、あの子の眠っている記憶。まあ、深層心理みたいなものから出たものだと思っておる。帰路で足を止めたとき、お主は何かに驚いていたからの。
God, this old man is sharp as fuck. I figured he hadn't noticed at the time, but he simply chose to keep quiet. This old man really is a mystery. He's fucking sharp!
あの子の未練はきっと、叶わんことじゃ。わしと同じ。過去に向けられた未練じゃ。
それで選定が終わった後も幸せかどうかを気にしていたんですね。まさか私にあの子をおんぶさせたのって。
さすがにそれは想定外じゃ。わしもそこまでひどいことはせんよ。
He laughs it off, but that doesn't quell my suspicions.
あなたは何が目的なんですか？
Nothing's going to come from letting him control the conversation. So I, Rinka, am taking control. I'm not sure if he's doing it on purpose or if that's just the kind of person he is, but I'm over it.
あの子にご飯を作ってあげてくれんかの。
Are you fucking serious?
わけわからないんですけど。
What are we doing, Rinka?
ならばこうしよう。一度でいい。このお願いを聞いてくれたら、わしの死因をお主に教える。
I already know that.
いや、そうじゃなくって。
せめて少しでもこの子の未練を叶えてあげたいんじゃ。
But how? How? Boy. He pauses briefly before explaining.
わしは料理がからっきしでの。あの子が来てから食べたものといえば、コンビニやスーパーで買ったものばかりじゃ。
Those are my favorite things. Ready-made meals, pop in the microwave, donezo. I'll cook every now and then, but not when I'm feeling lazy.
牛塚さんが作ってあげればいいんじゃないですか？
Oh, fuck no.
わしの息子の嫁にも似たようなことを言われたことを思い出したわい。
やっぱり一緒に住んでいたことがあるんですね。
息子が結婚してから数年間だけじゃがの。わしの妻は早くに死んだから、わしと息子夫婦3人で暮らしていたんじゃ。孫が生まれる前に息子たちは家を出て、ほとんどそれっきりじゃがの。
There's a tinge of sadness in his voice as he recalls the past. His regret may have come about during the time where they were living together. I've never seen him look so emotional. That's all I needed to confirm that his regret is rooted in those days.
おっと、話がそれてしまったの。
A little bit, yes.
ともかくじゃ。これに関しては、わしが料理を作っても無理なんじゃよ。
いや、もしかして。
I finally catch on why he's so particular about this.
あの子の未練はもしかして母親の手料理？
Light spills forth from my bag the moment I ask. It has to be in response to my having figured out Normal 4's regret. A regret he'll never be able to fulfill. Shigetsugu casts his eyes over to my bag for a moment, likely having understood what just happened before continuing.
あの子が母親に料理を作ってもらったことがあるのかないのか、わしにはわからん。
Oh, that's sad.
じゃがある時、定食屋でテレビを見ていたことがあったんじゃ。他愛のないドラマじゃったかの。ドラマの登場人物に母親がいての。ちょうどあの子と同じくらいの息子もおった。その母親の作った料理を嬉しそうな顔で食べておったんじゃ。よくある日常の場面じゃよ。
Yeah, yeah. See, that's the kind of scene that pops up all the time.
それを見ていての、あの子は泣いていたんじゃ。自分でも理由はよくわからないと言っていたんじゃが、記憶の奥で思うところがあったんじゃろうな。
Hold on. Let me just. Yeah, just. So it's really quick with that one. Jesus Christ. Fucking Rinka, because we have everything. Once you figure it out, it's instant. It's like, bam, there it is. There's your card. And it actually shows up in the card book as well, so.
テレビは時々見ておったが、あの子があんな反応を見せたのはその時だけじゃった。それに気づいた時、わしの本が光って、あの子のカードができたんじゃ。
Oh God, that. Oof.
私に母親の代わりをさせるってことですよね。そんなの無茶ですよ。
Yeah, one, I'm like, what, 17? What do you want?
そんなことは分かっておる。じゃからお主も得をするよう、 わしの死因を教えると言っておるんじゃ。
Alright, don't sound so mad. Wait, hold on. I thought didn't we already know that though? Hold the fucking phone. Wait, what the shit was he? 5? No, oh, right. Rinka doesn't actually have it. Okay, wait, what? Back when I was close with family? Right. So, hold on. Yes. Yes. See, like, well, they do. Okay, I was kind of mixing it up. Rinka doesn't actually have it. We have everything else. So that would mean that, ooh, that's way more serious than I thought this was. That means we'd have everything. Oh boy. His tone turns far more corrosive, likely in an attempt to pressure me into agreeing. The sudden change is surprising, but I hold my ground and stare him down. It isn't an attempt to hide my surprise or fear. I'm just really angry with him.
きっとあなたの未練はあなたのせいで失ったんですね。
Damn, Rinka. Calm down, woman.
分かっておる。
His painful acknowledgement is followed by him lowering his head. He lowers it so far that his head almost touches the floor.
取引のようなやり方はお主に通じんことはよく分かった。ただのじじいのお願いじゃ。気休めかもしれん。わしの自己満足かもしれん。あの子に手料理を作ってやってくれんか。
God damn it. You know Rinka's gonna say yes. I need time to think. What's the correct way to respond to this? It's entirely possible that Numeral 4 won't be able to fulfill his regret, even if he lives through this. Not to mention that there's no way my cooking will help him do so. I'm bad at cooking! I only know how to cook certain things! What happens after I do all this? Assuming I get Shigetsu's cause of death and use it to eliminate him, what would happen after that? Is he even thinking that far ahead?
わしはできることはやっておきたいんじゃ。
That statement alone tells me that he isn't. At the same time, it tells me how much he cares. It's the same mindset that I had towards Sonya, after all.
わかりました。
Yup, Rinka can't. She
本当か。
can't say no. She's too,
ただし、それっきりです。今日は遅いので、明日の夜ご飯を作りますから、それっきり関わらない。
Oh, why do I feel like something bad's gonna happen before then?
牛塚さんからもあの子にそう伝えてください。そして今後、私があなたやあの子を脱落させても恨まないでください。
Damn! That's some hard-ass shit, Rinka!
約束しよう。わしはもともとお主ら他の参加者を狙うつもりはなかったんじゃ。じゃが、あの子が自分の意志で他の参加者を脱落させようと動き出したとき、わしは止めることはできん。
A brief, tense silence follows his claim. He isn't bluffing, that much I can tell.
構いません。それは今の状況でも同じですから。
I answer without much hesitation. My best option is to lower the chance that I become their target. Granted, I've already settled on agreeing to his proposition before taking that into consideration. His desire hits too close to home for me to refuse.
昔もこうできれば、わしは孤独にはならんかったかもしれんの。
He mutters under his breath. He likely intended for me not to hear him.
では、今度こそもう帰ります。明日の夕方6時過ぎにまた来ます。買い物もしてきちゃいます。
But that's it. That's all we're doing for you guys. That's it.
わかった。わしはそろそろあの子を起こすとするかの。
Why are you gonna wake him up? It's nighttime. Just let him sleep. I watch as he pulls himself onto his feet.
どうかしたかの。
お金、さっきのコーヒー牛乳の分と明日の買い物の分前払いしてください。お釣りはちゃんと返しますから。
Rinka says, give me the shit.
ケッチじゃの
当然です。
I agree to cook for him, but I certainly won't be preparing a 5-star meal. I'm sure that Shigetsugu will wriggle out of paying me back unless I demand it right now, so there you have it. He eventually gives in and hands me 3 1,000 yen notes. After that, I can finally leave. Holy mother of God. That was a day. We literally spent all day with them just, oh, you know, I should probably leave. Nope, we're gonna do this thing. Can you fix our washer? Oh, you're covered in shit. Please kill me.